Hey, how's it going? Welcome back for Metal Gear March Day 8. I'm your host, Solo. And today we're going to be continuing Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. I've got some topics I want to get into today. But, you know, let's start off the game. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. I hope you've been enjoying the streams. I know I have. And when we last left off, we were right about to go meet Fat Man. Alright. Let's see if I can remember how to get there. Oh, I forgot about those mines. I always forget them. Coming from the elevator. Let's get into our first topic today. It might be painfully obvious, but today is Mario Day. I completely forgot about it until I got an email today from Best Buy about this new Switch bundle, which I will not be buying. But you know, it's fun. Fun coincidences like that, right? I am totally going the wrong way. I thought there was something strange about going that way. I'm not really a big Mario fan, if you can tell. I've had some friends who are big into Nintendo stuff, but me, not so much. I guess that's part of my upbringing. I never had the Nintendo consoles. In fact, the only Nintendo console I've ever had was the Wii. Because of course I did. But yeah. And even on the Wii, I didn't have any Mario games. It's funny. I just realized that I didn't have any Mario games. I didn't even have Mario Kart. That's funny. Thinking about it now. But, yeah. It's nice to see people enjoying themselves with things they like. And I guess on some level I'm kind of jealous. Because I don't like Mario as much as that. So I can't really enjoy it. It is what it is, right? But yeah. I have played, I do have a Switch. And, I have played Mario Odyssey. I haven't beaten it yet, but it's on my to-do list. I just hope they make a new Mario game soon, which I know they won't. But, yeah, I guess that's all I have to say about Mario Day. Go enjoy yourselves. I'm probably not gonna watch the Mario movie either. Sorry.
So you're the one. You're right on time, I see. I like a punctual man.
Is he dead, Sal?
I am Fat Man. I am the greatest that humanity has to offer. And can you hear it? Hear this rhythm? It's the rhythm of time. And life. Don't you love this sound? I used to hang around department store clock counters. Life is short. Bombs tell the time with every moment of their existence, and nothing else announces its own end with such a fanfare. Glad you could make it. The party's about to start. Yum. Good year. Let's drink to Stillman, shall we?
If you destroy the big shell, you'll never collect your ransom.
Ransom? What are you talking about?
$30 billion in cash.
So that's what's going on, huh?
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, you'll know soon enough. And I could care less what they plan to do. My ambitions are much more simple. To be the most famous bomber of them all.
You're nuts! No one's gonna give a damn about you.
Oh, yes, they will. I'll go down in history as the man who beat Peter Stillman. That's the only reason I assisted them.
Like hell you beat Stillman. He had your number.
What did you say?
You have nothing of his courage. Or... What are you laughing at?
That croc died a dishonorable death 6 months ago.
6 months ago. The liquidation of Dead Cell.
Call it what you want. Only the right stuff survived that hell. Set me free, you know. Open the way to a new dimension. So that I can become the emperor among detonation devotees.
You're nothing but a common criminal, and that's the only way people will ever remember you.
How dare you! I'm an artist! That is why I dislike boorish military types. It's time to start the party. This is how it works. I plant a bomb, and it'll explode soon after that. If you prefer to stay in one piece, you'll have to disable my bombs. Laugh and grow fat. Let's move!
This is a Metal Gear after all. That came out wrong. I can't speak today. Oh no, where's this bomb? You know, that's funny. When I was playing this game again to collect some footage for the trailer, I had to beat this guy. And, yeah, was not the most enjoyable experience I've had. There were some times that I had one more bomb, and this guy was about to die, and I just could not find it for the life of me. So I can already tell this is going to be an interesting fight. I was gonna say, is he like behind me? Oh man. Back in my practice run, he just stood still, like dancing, and I just kept taking pot shots at him. Explosives. Where have I heard his voice before? I don't know why I didn't pick up on this earlier. but it feels like I've heard it before. Oh no. Oh no, it's not under. Okay. I always check underneath. Oh yeah, just like that. Then I can take the one shot at him. If I can aim. Oh no. Bad aim. I got that NA aim. Oh no, speaking of NA aim. There it is. Where's the other one? It's not underneath. Please tell me it's right here. Oh. That was way too close. Yes. What? Come on, Raiden. I don't think so. Oh no. He got away. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. The bombs part really does stress me out because I have no idea where the placement of these things could be. And I have died many a time. Am I gonna have enough time? Yeah, I will. Oh yeah? Say good night, fat man. That went pretty well, actually. More or less.
My suit. Oh no. I've nothing to wear to the party.
The party's over for you.
That's what you think.
What do you mean? What did you just do? What is this?
I have beautiful hands. These delicate hands can craft works of art.
Answer me, what the hell is this?
It's the switch for the biggest bomb in the entire place.
Huh?
No use. Once it's activated, there's no stopping the count.
Where did you plant it? Where is it?
Somewhere in this area. Don't worry, it's very close by.
Where is it?
Go ahead, shoot me. I'm already dead.
Damn!
Think you can find it? When it goes off, it'll take the big show with it.
Tell me where I can find the bomb!
That's your problem. This is the highlight of the party. Bring it on, I say. They'll be happy too. I die here and start my legend. Too bad you won't be around to see the movies. Laugh and grow fat.
Honestly, I think this is why I enjoy some weird movies. Because I just love the weirdness that Kojima brings. Who else would have the balls to come up with a character called Fat Man, who has a bomb suit and rolls around on rollerblades
Good
drinking
work,
wine?
Wright. Looks like all the bombs are neutralized. One of their main leverages is now gone. That leaves
Colonel, Fat Man didn't seem to know about the ransom demands.
intentionally kept in the dark, I'd say. He seemed to be coming from a very different place from the other terrorists. Right. A lot of hostages, our president included, are still in danger. Keep your mind focused on protecting them.
What are my orders?
Rescue the president.
We have no idea where he is.
You haven't been in the Central Core yet. I suggest you start there.
Wait,
That's
I have
wrong.
another call. Want me to take it?
No, I'll go offline. Best to keep our presence unknown.
How you doing, kid?
Pliskin, is everything all right?
Could be better. Looks like I was out cold for a while.
How did you manage to stay alive?
Had a little help from a friend.
Friend?
What about the bomb?
Diffused. And Fat Man, too.
That's good news.
How's Shell, too?
It's a mess. The bomb crippled H-Strut.
What about the toxins?
The what?
If the big shell blows up, the explosion is expected to produce massive amounts of toxins.
Never heard anything about that.
Huh?
Well, looks like there's not much danger of that in any case. But the Central Core is starting to flood. It won't last much longer.
Well, what about the president and the other hostages?
They weren't in Shell 2. They must be in Shell 1.
We need to get the hostages out of here now.
It's too far from Manhattan for a swim.
What about the lifeboats?
There doesn't seem to be any. Doesn't make sense.
So a chopper is our only extraction?
Right. And it comes with a passenger limit. Intel has it that there are about 30 hostages.
It'd take more than a single trip.
We'll have to come back.
Can you pilot a chopper?
No, but I brought a gearhead with me. He's a good guy. I'll introduce you later.
Pliskin, I'm on the heliport right now, but I don't see their Harrier. It's out somewhere.
We better move now, then. Our chances with a Harrier after us are close to nothing.
Do you know where the president is?
No, that one's all yours.
The president is at the top of our rescue list. These are our orders, Lieutenant JG.
Your orders, not mine.
What?
See you later.
Ooh. That's how we do it.
You passed with flying colors.
Identify yourself.
I'm like you. I have no name.
Are you Mr. X?
If you like. But come, let's get out of the open. Follow me.
Are you with Foxhound too?
Neither enemy nor friend. Just a messenger from the La Vie Nouvelle. This is safer, I think.
Safe from what?
Eavesdropping, of course.
All right. Why did you contact me?
I've been ordered to give you backup, including the relaying of necessary intel.
Ordered by whom? Why won't you identify yourself?
There is no need for you to know.
I'll decide whether I need to know.
You are not yet trusted to make such decisions. I'll tell you something you do need to know instead. The current location of the president.
What?
Or rather, the person who knows the current location of the
No
president.
doubt. Who is it?
A Secret Service agent named Ames, currently being held with other hostages.
Secret Service, huh?
The head of the president's security detail Ames has been fitted with the same type of VIP nanomachine system as the president. If you're within range, you should be able to communicate.
Why are you telling me this?
Do I need to repeat myself?
There's no reason for me to believe any of this. You understand that?
Of course, but you also have no choice but to believe. Do you have any other leads?
Where are those hostages?
The hostages are being held in the B1 conference hall in the Shell 1 core. You'll find Ames there.
What does he look like?
We don't know if it is indeed a he. I've never met this person either.
How am I supposed to look for someone without even a description?
Use your ears.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ames has a pacemaker. You'll be able to hear the machine sound in the heartbeat.
You expect me to walk up to these hostages and listen to every one of their heartbeats?
The sound is too minute to detect and amplified. You'd be captured immediately.
So what am I supposed to do?
Use the directional microphone. There's one somewhere in the core. Take this. The security card will unlock all level 2 security doors, including the one into the core. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electronic field. And watch yourself. The core is more heavily guarded than any other section of the big shell. You'll get nowhere just like that. Try this instead.
One of the terrorists?
The surveillance camera won't let you on the elevator without the right uniform.
You want me to disguise myself?
Men assigned to the core and those on perimeter duty are given different colors to wear. Your new outfit will work in some areas, not others. The uniform alone won't fool them either.
You're talking about weapons.
Right, you need an AK.
But I saw them carrying an AN-94.
All men assigned to the core section carry AKs.
So without an AK-74U, someone will see through me really quick.
You could take care of the weapon issue yourself. One other thing.
There's more?
You'll also have to pass a retinal scan to get into the conference hall.
Biometrics. Crap.
Nothing but the real thing will suffice. Deception is not an option here. I suggest you hurry. They have a nuke on their side.
The nuke? They have a nuclear weapon with them?
You didn't find their continuing presence here unusual? Even with the president as hostage, this is an island, and they have no visible means of escape.
Even if they do have a nuke, the warhead is no good without an access code. The security lockout can't be bypassed.
They don't need to. They have the code. You saw it too, I believe. The Navy man with half a handcuff. The other half of it is on the football, or the black case if you like. The nuclear button. And now they have it.
Why did they have to bring the football along? To a decontamination plant of all places.
But they did have to. Because, after all, the big shell is the farthest thing from a cleanup plant there is.
What?
Dead Cell didn't have to bring a nuke along with them. It was right here to begin with. Nothing laissez-faire is what it seems.
A cover-up. But why? For what?
For Metal Gear that is housed here.
Metal Gear?
The very same. Bipedal nuke came from the airport Shadow Moses infamy. This place is the R&D center for its newest incarnation.
What the hell is going on?
Better ask Ames the rest.
What's this for?
You might be glad you have it. Keep the controller's vibration function on.
What do I need a cell phone for? Colonel, who was that man just now?
He's not one of ours. No, we have no one like that in our unit.
He said that the big shell was housing a new model of Metal Gear.
First I've heard of it.
Colonel, what are you not telling me?
I've been completely open with you, Raiden. I've told you everything.
Is that everything you know? Or everything I need to know?
Snap out of it, Raiden. I'll have the Metal Gear rumor looked into. You need to make contact with this Ames.
So you believe that ninja?
Since we have no leads on the President's current location, we have no other alternatives. Right now, collect as much data as you can, including anything on Metal Gear.
Are those my orders?
Yes, they are. Disguise yourself as an enemy soldier and infiltrate the Shell 1 core.
Understood.
Ah, don't you just love exposition dumps? Well, now we can go collect our items, so to speak, in the warehouse. I think... I have to think about that. I'm pretty sure the AK is in the warehouse, and... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. The AK is in the warehouse, and the suppressor is in... No, the suppressor is, like, way later. Am I crazy for thinking the suppressor is in the Shell 1 core? I feel like I've... Okay. So here is this going to... This is gonna sound weird, right? But I remember playing this game on the PS2, right? And this always, like, seemed like you get the AK, right? And then they're like, oh yeah, that AK won't work because it doesn't have a suppressor. You need a suppressor or else they'll see through you. So I remember picking up the suppressor in the Shell 1 core. Am I crazy for that? I feel like that's what happened. Hey Noid, how often do you play this game? Like every year or so. I try to play at least every one of these games annually, because I don't really get a chance to otherwise. Oh no. Oh no. Sorry, dude. You just forced my hand. It's totally above, isn't it? I guess we can talk about my Mandela effect experience a little bit more while we wait for this alert to go away. Yeah, like I was saying, I remember the ninja in that part specifically that we just saw, him explaining, yeah, you need the uniform, you need the AK, and you need the suppressor. Because if you don't have the suppressor, they'll know that you don't fit in, because they all have a suppressor. And I remember either looking at some like walkthrough or on some forum, and it's like, yeah, the suppressor is in that room in the Shell 1 core where you log into the node, like in that little space, and that's where you would pick up the suppressor. And then from then on you can disguise yourself as an enemy. So when I recently played this game, or maybe not even recently, I'm pretty sure I brought this up last year. Just the thought of like, wait a second, didn't it Wasn't it different?
There's somebody there.
So yeah, I don't know if I'm just I don't know if I'm going crazy or if I'm remembering something else. Maybe it was some YouTube video. But I remember that playing out just like that. And every time I play this game now, I just can't help but remember that I need to pick up the suppressor for the AK. But the suppressor for the AK is like until you fight the Harrier. So it's kind of weird. Where is that AK?
Who's that? Enemy sight.
No, that's C4. Oh no, am I gonna have to Google this? I mean, we have some time, right?
Enemy personnel on board. All units maximum.
Oh no.
Send the replacement.
I always forget the AK. So yeah. AK-74U. The cargo items room, it's near the back. You have to have that level 2 card to get it. Don't you also get the M4 here? That sounds familiar. Yeah, it's in the warehouse. I wish somebody would say it's specifically in this door. The M4 and the room with all the C4s. Yeah, okay, I guess I just have to look for it. But it is in here, so that's good to know. Dog in the background. You know, this exact scenario is exactly why I should probably take the hour or two it would take me to collect the dog tags for this game. So I can finally get that stealth, that sweet, sweet stealth camo. It also probably doesn't help that I keep killing everybody. Oh, that is a bomb. M4. And what's in here? Huh. PSG-1. Why is there PSG ammo in here? For a gun I have yet to collect.
Huh?
It's not downstairs. I was already there.
Everyone, watch your back. Send the replacement guard for the area.
Yeah, and it's not here. Where is this AK? I always run into this issue. And it's always in the most inconspicuous spot possible. Should I just YOLO it? Just try and run for it? Oops. Yeah, this is the C4 room. And we can't get in that one. Where is this AK, man? Don't tell me it's down here. It's probably... No, this is a different entrance. Unless I completely skip the AK here. Could be possible. There it is. I totally missed it. Because of course I did. Alright, cool. So we can totally go to the core now. Yeah. EF, connecting bridge. More like, cringe bridge, right? I guess we can get into another topic, since it's gonna take us a while. Oh yeah, the new Resident Evil 4 demo came out today, didn't it? And my controller is off. Oops. You know, I had a thought today. I thought, you know, I haven't charged my controller in a while. What happens if today's the day that I have to plug it in during the stream? Sometimes I wish I just... I stopped thinking those thoughts. No, but to get back on topic, the chainsaw demo was released today, wasn't it? Today or yesterday? Something like that? And that brings up a point I want to talk about. Especially with a game as iconic as RE4. Why? Please, somebody explain to me. Why do these game publishers keep spoiling their game before it's even out?
Rose?
I found some information on where Solid Snake
Rose,
is
I'm kind of
interred.
busy right now.
Great. Shoot.
I've located the gravesite,
And the body?
exhumed for DNA testing.
Well, do you have the results?
The right arm was missing, but there was no doubt that it was him. That body belongs to Solid Snake,
So the head of the terrorist group must be...
an imposter.
Right.
You sound disappointed.
I guess I was kind of hoping to meet the legend in the flesh.
I get
There's
it,
an imposter
but it looks
among
like
us.
He's not behind this incident.
Raiden, the president needs you, I think. Disguise yourself as enemy personnel and infiltrate the core section. Your priority is to contact Agent Ames.
Yeah, it makes no sense to me. Why they keep spoiling their games. Why people keep spoiling these amazing things. You know what I mean? Why do movie companies put in like the best parts of the movie in the trailer so that there's no point in watching the movie? You already know this thing is gonna happen. By the way, this is that one area I was talking about with the suppressor. I think it was like right here or something, or in one of these lockers. But yeah, I'm thinking specifically about the No Way Home trailer. Why would they spoil that Dr. Octopus is in the movie in like the first trailer? Makes no sense. It's not as impactful anymore. Along with RE4. You already know people are going to be waiting for this game. People are hyped. Hyped with an asterisk. On this new remake. And you show off all these different things. Like Krauser. I've seen some screenshots that I wish I never had seen. Because Krauser... it should be something that people experience on their own. You know what I mean? You don't need to put that in the trailer. People are expecting it, and to put it in the trailer kind of destroys the mystique, the surprise of knowing, oh yeah, this is how they're gonna do it in the remake. That's pretty cool. And I think showing it off in a trailer destroys that. Oh, that's how they're gonna do Krauser. Oh, that's nice. So they completely ruined Krauser now. You know, instead of being excited that something's different, they're gonna start tearing it down because it's not what they expected. I don't know. That's my hot take. I'm just saying, I think movie trailers should totally stop ruining the movie in the trailer. Just like, I guess we can also talk about my trailer. Since we're on the topic, that's how I would make a trailer, okay, for a movie. The trailer that I made for Metal Gear March, which you can check out on my YouTube, by the way. Hashtag shameless plug. There's a link in the description. That's exactly how I would handle a trailer. I know there's some spoilery bits, but I feel like in that case, it's not really a spoiler.
Good morning. Good morning.
Because from... You could...
Good morning.
You could make the argument, right, that the boss getting killed in MGS2 is a spoiler. But I also bring up the argument that they tell you you're gonna kill the boss within, like, the first hour of playing the game. So you already know this is what's gonna go down. So in that case, I wouldn't say that's a spoiler, showing off the best parts of the movie. Maybe you could make the argument of Rex and Gray Fox with that one scene. And I would also say, you don't really know what's going on. So it's kind of an out of context clip. And in that scenario, I think that brings much more intrigue into wanting to know what's gonna happen, as opposed to spoiling that scene. I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is, please stop ruining movies and just make a good trailer.
Retinol pattern recognized.
Thank you. Thank you for... Thanks for listening to my rant. Nice, another call. Hold on, I've got a call.
Right. One of those hostages in there is Ames. The only thing we know is that Ames wears a pacemaker. His heartbeat should sound different from other people's, so use the directional microphone to locate him. Once you recognize Ames by his heartbeat, keep the microphone pointed toward him. Then push the action button and call out to him. If it really is Ames, he should respond in some way.
What if it's the wrong person?
The guards may get suspicious and come running instead. Security could get tighter too.
Try to be sure before you take the risk.
Don't call out to a hostage with the action button until you're fairly sure that it's Ames. If you do make a mistake, switch the microphone for an AK and get out of there before a guard gets suspicious. If you're discovered inside, they'll cut off your retreat and call in the reinforcements. You won't make it out of the room. The mission will be over if you're discovered. Don your disguise and look for Ames while deflecting the enemy's suspicion.
All right. You got it, boss.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Hey, you know, you look like Ames. Are you Ames?
You're Ames, aren't you?
No, I guess not. You must be Ames.
You're Ames, aren't you?
You must be Ames.
You're Ames, aren't you?
You must be Ames. You must
You're
be
Ames,
Ames.
aren't you?
You must be Ames.
You're Ames, aren't you?
Oh, that guy's like right behind me.
Hey, you! Just wait a minute!
No.
Please!
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack? Jack!
It was just a social experiment, man. It was just a social experiment. Don't get so uptight.
Reporting no problems in
All right.
the hall on B1
I'm pretty sure
Shell
this
1
is
core.
Ames.
You're Ames, aren't you?
No, I guess not. Must be this guy.
Then perhaps you're Ames, right?
Reporting no problems in the hall on
No, he's not Ames?
Shell 1 core.
Oh no, then I really did forget. I thought for sure this was actually Ames. Oh no. How did I forget? This isn't a bit anymore. I actually did forget. No, it's like one guy. Like in the corner.
Problems
This
in the
has to be
hall on
Ames.
B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Then perhaps you're Ames, right? Then perhaps you're Ames, right?
Why is this not working? What? That is totally Ames.
Then perhaps you're Ames, right?
Hey, you! Just wait a minute!
No!
Freeze!
No! Oops. This is what getting prepared gets you.
Right, right.
MGS2 Ames. Ames location. Where is Ames? You must be Ames. You're Ames, aren't you? Are you Ames now? Let's see. That is totally Ames. Why does he not respond? That is Ames. What? What is going on here? This is not right.
No problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
It'd be a huge help if you happen to be Ames. It'd be a huge help if you happen to be Ames.
Do they switch out? I totally remember that being Ames.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
That's not Ames. He's got hair. And why would they put Ames next to other people? Because the whole point is you talking to him like one-on-one, right? What the hell is going on here?
Problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
And maybe it's one of these guys? I didn't know these guys existed. Thermal goggles? It's funny, I didn't even know those were there. Maybe it is helpful that I completely skipped by Ames. Google, come on. Yeah. What? He's in the bottom left corner, just to the right of the small metal pillar, leaning against the table, facing the bottom wall. Yeah. What is going on?
It'd be a huge help if you happen to be Ames.
That is totally not Ames.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
How does Ames look like? Okay.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Alright, that's a pretty good description. However, that is not Ames. Ah, God, sometimes I hate these games. Are you Ames?
It'd be a huge help if you happen to be
Problems in
Ames.
the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Don't tell me one of these guys is Ames.
Hey, you! Just wait a minute.
Oh yeah? How about I... Oh no.
Freeze!
Okay, we're gonna keep doing this.
Right, come in.
Let's see.
Right. Right.
It's okay, it's okay. This is just RNG manipulation. Let's get those thermal goggles while we're here.
No problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Cool. I don't actually know, where do you get those normally? Oh, you know what? I completely skipped them at the beginning. Are you Ames now?
Problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
It'd be a huge help
That is totally not
if
Ames.
you happen to be Ames.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Is this Ames? I'm gonna go out on a limb here. You must be Ames.
It'd be a huge help if you happen to be Ames.
That is Ames. Oh my god, why was that so hard? He's right there! What? How dare you do this to me, game?
Ames. Keep still and listen to me. I'm not a terrorist. I got in here using one of their uniforms. I'm taking off the tape. Stay quiet.
Who told you about me?
An informer calling himself Mr. X, dressed like a ninja.
I see. Take this thing off me, will you? I'm Richard Ames.
Secret Service?
No, I was set in by the Lali Lule Lo, just like you.
What?
You're here to find out where the president is. We have little time, so I'll be brief. How about switching to nanocommunications first?
Nanocommunications?
Right, silence beats talk when it comes to safety. Are you on?
Right here. Do you really know where the president is?
Almost certainly. He was moved to the first floor of Shell 2's core section.
The first floor. The core of Shell 2. Is he still there?
I don't know. I can't get a response.
You don't think he's been like the other hostages? A hostage was killed in retaliation after the SEAL 10 disaster, remember?
What are you talking about? Regardless of what they do to other hostages, they won't touch the president.
What makes you so sure?
The case.
You mean the nuclear button they took?
Right. The case won't do a thing by itself. That case may be the single most advanced example of a weapons failsafe system. The password is nothing less than the physiological data of the US president.
Physiological data?
The president's own vital signs, heartbeat, brainwave pattern, blood pressure and so on are constantly monitored and relayed by his internal nanomachines. This information, along with the DNA pattern, serve as a biometric password, unbreakable even by the latest parallel processor supercomputers. The password entry itself cannot be performed unless brainwave patterns and heartbeats fall within normal parameters, rendering chemical and other forms of coercion impractical. In other words, the login must be made of the president's own free will. As a failsafe, the input must also be reconfirmed hourly, even after the initial login. If a valid confirmation is not forthcoming, the system will automatically cancel the login.
And that's why they can't harm the president.
At least until the bird flies.
Is there really a new model of Metal Gear here?
Absolutely. The black case serves as the launch key to Metal Gear as well.
Why would they hide Metal Gear in an offshore plant?
Haven't they told you anything? The entire thing was planned. The oil spill, the tanker accident that caused it, everything. The big shell was built specifically for the development of a new Metal Gear model. The inspection tour was to check its progress.
What's going on around here?
Wait. Here comes Snake.
That's him?
Use the microphone to listen in.
King, Fat Man is dead.
It doesn't matter. Saved us the trouble of getting rid of him ourselves.
This is kind of boring.
Why did he betray us?
Who knows? They're a band of lunatics to begin with. Nothing they do should come as a surprise.
I'll have his background rechecked, just in case.
You think he was working for them?
We can't discount the possibility, especially with that intruder still at large.
Yes. The man in the sneaking suit.
She's like her.
You know more.
I totally skipped it by accident.
Is that really Solid Snake?
That's what he claims.
Sorry.
Snake was dead.
That's what happens when you're
Solid
live.
Snake did die. But he's also here in the shell,
Either he survived or there are two of them.
Two of them?
And that's impossible. Anyway, what did you manage to catch?
They said password input was complete.
I thought so.
You said the password entry into the black case had to be made by the president willingly.
That's right.
So this means the president is cooperating with them.
It would have to be, yes.
Why?
Probably tired of being a puppet, but it wasn't a smart move to betray us.
A puppet?
We're running out of time. They will fire a nuke. You know what you need to do before then.
Fire the nuke, but it's nowhere close to the ransom deadline.
Ransom?
$30 billion in cash.
What are you babbling about? The nuclear strike is not a threat. It's been the objective all along.
They plan to slaughter millions of people.
No, a high-altitude detonation. You've heard of the Compton effect?
Total disruption of electronic equipment caused by EMMA pulse.
Textbook answer. Well, when an average nuclear warhead goes off within the atmosphere, the result is an electromagnetic pulse of up to 50 billion megawatts. The EMMA field can reach tens of thousands of volts per meter, and most electronic equipment will be toast in an instant.
If one of the key movers of world economy stops functioning, it could mean the beginning of a global depression.
But that isn't their aim. What they plan to do is liberate Manhattan. Pull it offline and turn it into some kind of a republic. Hence, Sons of Liberty, I suppose.
Sons of Liberty?
Damn, Ocelot is coming. I'm going offline.
He totally said it. He said the thing. They never said that.
Search my pocket. Hurry. It's a security card. You'll be able to unlock doors of up to level 3 security. Use it to get to Shell 2. Take care of the president before they launch the nuke.
Drip Salot.
He's coming here. Pick up your AK.
Pick up my what? What did you just say?
He's coming here.
Where did I leave it? Oh, there it is. That's an M4.
What do you think you're doing?
I asked him to remove these. I'm ill, you see.
I always knew that the DIA turned out second-rate liars.
What are you talking about?
No need for denials. We know what you are, Colonel Ames. They knew that the president was planning to betray them. So they sent you in to keep tabs on him. Am I right?
You.
Sorry, Colonel. You failed to carry out your duties.
You'll never escape the Lali-Lulelo.
Is that so? What the?
You tricked me. I understand now. Ocelot.
You? Which team are you with? Show me your face. You know who he is.
No, he is not one of mine.
Identify yourself. We meet at last. Hostages alive!
Hurry! Get away!
But you died!
Leave this to me.
Oh no.
Colonel, Ames is dead. Looked like a heart attack.
That's unfortunate. However, we do at least know where the president is.
So there really is a new type of Metal Gear in this place?
Apparently. We're still looking into it.
I've also been told that the nuclear strike was what the terrorists were after from the start, not the $30 billion.
Right. It was a cover-up all along.
Colonel, what are you keeping from me?
I am not keeping back anything. It's not as though I'm told all the facts either. I'm pulling in all the favors I can to look into all this. Just be a little patient. Our priority should be with the president right now. We can take it that they've completed the password entry and are preparing Metal Gear for nuclear strike. Get to the president as soon as possible.
But the president is cooperating with them.
According to Ames, yes. But it's also true that they're about to get rid of the president. There's something else going on here. And the president may be able to tell you what it is when you see him in person. Once they get the confirmation for nuclear launch, they'll do it. You need to rescue the president before then.
Jack, I agree with the Colonel. You need to protect the president for now.
All right.
Looks like it's my turn to get out of here. Sorry, dude, you're just in the way. This one is actually gonna get a little tough. This is gonna get a little tough. I don't know how to get out of here without causing an alert. What did I just say? Let's go balls to the wall. One of the best guns ever made. Oh, that was like comedic. This music is bumping. Oops, that's another alert. Unless Shaft. What happened to all my chaff grenades? Oh wait, we need to be going to the Shell 2 core, but we need to pick up some items on the way. What is that instrument? It's like a drum? It's that, what is that? I don't hear it often. Especially in music. PSG1. Oops. Right in. Thanks, Raiden. Dude has one job. Oh no. We can use... Yeah! Desperate times call for desperate measures. What? I wish I had the bandana for this. Thanks, Raiden. Oh, that guy's invincible! That's not fair! What is that, man? That is not cool. Oops. Wow, thanks, grenade. There was also this other door here. The PSG one. That's not the thing I'm looking for. It's right here. Yeah. Don't you just love blasting your way through? Now, answer me this. If they didn't want you going on rampages through the enemies here, why would they give you a bandana with infinite ammo? McFarlane Toys. That's funny. I never noticed that. That is kind of cool. Back when they actually used to make figures. Yeah, let's just wait out the alert. We can go into another topic. Oh yeah, I was mentioning the trailer earlier that I made. I guess I can talk a little bit more about that. But first, today's drink of choice is Baja Blast. I only have like one more can of Baja Blast in my fridge. And I have, I think, 2 more cans of Code Red. So yeah, it's getting cleaned out, more or less. Slow and steady. The hardest thing to get rid of is going to be this bottle of Moscato that I have. I've had since like last year at this point. Funny, last year because it's March. But yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. But back on my trailer, I wanted to make something that was, like cinematic. And I was listening to... Okay, well, here's how the trailer came about, right? Not that I'm some genius or anything. It's just the process behind getting the trailer completed. I was messing around with the document of MGS2. And I was like, oh, that's a pretty cool song. When it loads up, I'm like, that's pretty awesome. And I didn't really think anything of it, except that the intro to it is like super cool. And I had that song in the back of my mind. The MGS2 theme document version. And I'm like, that is super cool. and like the visuals and everything for the intro. I think that's really cool. And yeah, I would listen to the song. And this is like months back. Maybe like October, September, that I was messing around with it. So I've had this song in the back of my mind for a while. And I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. But what if I make a trailer for Metal Gear March and I use that song? I like that song so much. I could definitely put something behind it. And yeah, it took me like maybe a month or two of thinking about it, of how I wanted all the shots to be. And I was like, well, you know, I can start the trailer now, or I could actually start working on it like in February when I actually do need to do it, right? Because just getting the footage for all this is going to be very intensive, and I don't want to play all these games again and then be like, okay, that's cool, and then leave the footage there forever, like I usually do. But past that, I fell into a rut of sorts, I guess you could say. So I was like, you know, February's coming up. I still have time to make this trailer. And February came and went. And the day before Metal Gear March, on a Tuesday, I think, I finalized the trailer. It is what it is.
Raiden, can you hear me?
Pliskin, where have you been?
Checking around. I'm in Strut H right now. How's the situation over there?
We have a lead on the President's location.
Where is he?
Shell 2 core, the first floor.
I'm cut off from the core where I am. It's a mess here.
All right, I'm on my way to Shell 2 right now.
There are IR sensors in place on the connecting bridge between Shells 1 and 2. If you break the beams, the Semtex will go off.
Yeah, I heard them talking about that.
Target the control units and destroy them. Make sure you don't shoot the Semtex.
What do the control units look like?
Take a look with your binoculars.
That's the Semtex. And that must be the control unit.
So yeah, I spent the last week or so before March just remixing all my footage from last year, so I can get it ready. And yeah, it actually wasn't that bad. Some of my footage is unusable because I made the mistake of having it all recorded on the same audio and everything. So yeah, some mistakes were made, but I think in the end I'm recording this a lot better now, so that's cool.
Raiden, are you all right? Answer me. Raiden!
Speaking of mistakes were made, I didn't know that actually happened. Oh. Anyways. What is going on? I'm shooting the thing.
Raiden, what's going on? Raiden! Raiden!
let's try that again. You know, some people call me Phase Solo for a reason. Did I get it? Okay, yeah, I did. That is so hard without Pentasamine. Pentasamine. But yeah, I'm recording. Don't even get me started on how I'm recording all this. It's taken a lot of effort to get all the sources to be recording independently of each other with all the audio tracks, and it's just one huge mess. I'm surprised OBS isn't crashing, to be honest, because it's done that before. But I've got the audio track separate. The footage is recording separately. I've got the main scene right here. So I think we're good. But in any case, I hope to improve on that trailer next year with some better footage. Oh, sorry, bird. A lot of that footage, actually, was kind of just randomly picked. Sorry to say. Because I had some scenes in mind about what I wanted for some of the scenes to transition to, and I just couldn't find it for the life of me. And there is no, like, repository. There is no repository of footage, of MGS footage. So I can't just look up, where is this specific scene in the game? So for the most part, I just skim through a lot of it and hope to God that I come across the scenes I was looking for. And I guess more or less, that did happen. What else am I missing? I always miss one. Yeah, which one am I missing? I shot the ones on the wall, on the birds, the 4 on the platform, the 1 on the cipher. And the one behind the flag. I have no idea. Yeah, I shot that one. I also for sure shot that one. Oh, behind. I totally missed that. There we go. It's always one. I always forget one. But yeah, check out my trailer. Shameless plug. I think it turned out pretty well. I think it's cinematic. It's got the cinematic feel I was going for. I think the transitions are good. So let me know. Let me know.
Raiden, I found us a ride.
I'm all ears.
One of the enemy's Kasatkas.
Is it in good shape?
Full tank. I'm heading for Shell 1 now. What about that Harrier?
It's not on the heliport here.
Good. I'll set this one down there then.
Can you cover the hostages? They're being held on level B1 in the core. Pliskin, you didn't happen to find any other places where hostages were being held, did you?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
How many hostages are there?
There's a few short of 30. One dead and several wounded.
The Kasatka's cargo area will hold 13 max.
What about the other Kasaka?
I sabotaged it. It can't come after us if it can't get off the ground. We'll have to make 2 trips.
Can you fly a Kasaka?
I have a pilot who's flown the civilian model, the KA-62 in VR. There's not a whole lot of difference between the military KA-60 and the civilian model.
Cleared for takeoff.
Raiden, let me introduce you to my partner, Otacon.
Otacon?
Hey, Raiden. Nice to meet you.
Intruders! Over here!
Damn! Raiden, I'll talk to you later.
Colonel, I need some answers from you. Who exactly is Pliskin and his partner?
I know what you're thinking.
It keeps coming back to Shadow Moses. And now this Otacon.
AKA Hal Emmerich, PhD, a Shadow Moses survivor.
Rose?
Snake and Otacon both became fugitives after Shadow Moses, wanted for acts of terrorism.
An anti-Metal Gear organization.
They sabotaged and destroyed countless Metal Gear units throughout the world.
And were responsible for the incident 2 years ago that necessitated the construction of the Big Shell.
Snake and his partner aren't terrorists.
Jack, why are you defending them?
I look back on what I've done here so far, and things like training and sense of duty alone won't get you through a sneaking mission like this.
Jack, are you okay?
You need something higher. I can't think of the right word, but it has to be pure will, backed up by courage, or ideals, or something like that. I'd stake my life on it. The solid snake that saved Shadow Moses couldn't turn into a terrorist.
Maybe that's true, but they went down with that tanker 2 years ago. We even recovered Snake's body.
And the DNA test results on the body say it's him.
Jack, I know what you're saying, but Snake is dead. He can't be here, not even as this Dr. Hal Emmerich.
But that also means that he can't be the terrorist leader behind this thing.
I've been waiting for you. A messenger from the Patriots. Where do I know him from?
So you're the boss around here?
No, not just around here. I'm the boss to surpass Big Boss himself. Solid Snake. No, that is not Solid Snake. Pleasant surprise, brother.
Save it. You work of mine.
Don't say you've forgotten me, Snake.
Snake?
Right, take cover. Stop impersonating him. I'm a whole different game from Liquid. That the best you can do, Snake?
we're in trouble. It's the Harrier.
The world needs only one big boss. I'll drown you fools for interfering.
Right. This is the Stinger missile launcher. Ibisaka can't stand up to the Harrier. You have to shoot the Harrier down.
Snake, we got company.
I'm counting on you.
Yeah. I love Yell Dead Cell. Thanks. Actually, I do need some rations. Especially after what happened. Now this boss fight, actually I don't think is that bad. Compared to, oh, the helicopter fight from MGS1. Don't even bring it up. If I even see another helicopter with liquid in it, it's gonna be too soon. Why would he give me grenade launcher grenades? Seems kind of odd. Thanks. Oh. Oops. Wow, I had no rations? That's kind of weird. Keep Metal Gear weird. Am I right? Thanks. I don't mind. I don't mind all the handouts. Oh. Come on, Raiden. I'm trying to, Snake. Maybe I should shoot twice or something? Twice, like that K-pop band, right? Am I right, fellow Zoomers?
Take this.
Oh no. Thanks, Snake. It always catches me off guard how fast it just changes direction like that. Oh, I know this. Yeah!
You're tougher than I thought.
That's what I call the Raiden technique.
I'll let you go out in style.
It's a little early on that one. It's okay. I'll take care of it. Three shots seems like good enough, right? 4.
I'll let you come out in style.
Yeah. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Not even close to the helicopter from MGS1.
There's something coming up.
That's Metal Gear! It's already active!
They got my eye. Fab, go! Ha!
Hey, what's that? It's running on water. Right. You all right?
Yeah. How about you guys?
Barely managed, but we're all right.
The chopper?
We need some time for repairs.
Oh,
The president's all yours.
okay. Can I ask you something?
What?
Are you the Snake? They said you were dead.
No, not me. There are still too many things I need to do.
Snake, you're a legend, and that's why I need to ask you this.
Legend. A legend is nothing but fiction. Someone tells it, someone else remembers. Everybody passes it on.
I'm here because I was assigned to this mission, not because I want to. If I could, I'd be out of here in a second. How could you come back to all this? Why keep fighting?
There's something my best friend said to me once.
What?
We're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at, but at least I always fought for what I believed in.
What about the DNA results from that body?
That was Liquid's body. He and Snake are identical on the genetic level.
Liquid?
A deception, for our own protection. We stole his frozen body from some organization. Kind of a hassle, though.
That's all there is to it.
Are you two really an NGO?
Insofar as we're a non-profit organization of civilians advocating a cause, yes. The cause happens to be the eradication of Metal Gear.
We work on our own, but it's a cause worth fighting for.
Why would you stick your neck out for something this risky?
That's the way I used to look at it, 4 years ago. I was holed up in the middle of nowhere in Alaska, drinking too much.
We have a responsibility to the coming generations, to the world.
What responsibility?
To keep track of the mistakes we've made as a species.
We need to remember, to spread the word, to fight for change. And that's what keeps me alive.
You think you can change the future?
I'm not as arrogant as that.
What you do isn't grassroots activism. It's more like terrorism.
I admit that.
But our group, Philanthropy, received some information. A new Metal Gear prototype was being developed here, and terrorists were planning to raid the facility. The information came from a very reliable source.
So you're here to...
We're here to stop all that. But I also have a personal motive.
Looks like the terrorists have his sister in the big shell. We're here on our own, not under anyone's orders. We have our own battles. Otacon's here for someone. I'm not.
This is a military mission.
Jack, are you all right?
Just barely.
You almost gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, it wasn't intentional.
I know that. And I know I need to stay stronger.
Say a prayer for me, Rose, so I can come back.
You will make it back. I'm with you all the way, remember?
That means a lot to me, you know.
I'm going to save the data, okay, Jack?
Colonel, Metal Gear's already gone active.
It's not too late. You can still prevent a nuclear strike by securing the president and preventing password confirmation from taking place. Get to the president. He's in the core section of Shell 2.
I'm checking the satellite images. Looks like you can get to the core from the other side of Strut L.
The core hasn't gone under yet from what we can tell. Follow the railings down, then jump onto the pipes.
The only viable strut in the outer perimeter is the L. That attack just now doesn't make any sense. It's like they have no more use for this place.
Colonel, you were monitoring the codec calls. That man was the real Snake all along.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Don't let your guard down with him.
Why do you say that?
Because they were never a part of the simulation. They're an unknown factor.
You can take your simulation and... We're out here, we bleed, we die.
Calm down.
I suggest that you do right. Even if that is Snake, that has no bearing on your mission.
Colonel, you and Snake used to be on the same side. I don't understand. I read about you and Snake in the Darkness of Shadow Moses.
I don't give a damn what that piece of trash said. Do you get me?
Oh boy. Oh yeah, I should check that. Use the coolant spray to put out fire. Thanks, Ninja. Let's see, I guess you could say I've been practicing this. Let's see if I got it down. Ooh, perfect. Alright, I've been practicing this, so it should go off without a hitch.
Raiden, is something wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
Well, oh well. Ooh. And I'm on fire. Stop, drop, and roll. Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, I failed. Epic fail.
What the hell happened? Raiden!
That wasn't supposed to happen. You know what they say? Third time's the charm. Okay. I can do this. And alley-oop. Oh, perfect. You see, what was there to worry about? And there's the suppressor. The suppressor for the AK. Which I swear I remember being in the core of Shell 1. It's so weird. Am I gonna risk it all for a ration? You know it. Lord knows I need that ration. Yeah. Can you imagine if I fell off now? Ooh, I needed that. Yeah, cool. Oh. Oh no.
This is not a pretty sight. Hurry up, check the situation.
Really, dude? I couldn't tell. Yeah! 2 for 1. That's what I call a good day. Oh! That was extremely risky. Oh, what? What is going on here? What is going on here? That is so weird. It's... This didn't happen in practice. What's up, bird? Just gonna do a little pull-up here. Ugh. Getting strong. For the longest time, I had no idea how to do pull-ups in this game. And in real life. Haha. But yeah, it's, you have to pull the triggers in. For some reason that never worked. I don't know why. Oh, that's not good.
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me.
Famous
Jack!
last words.
Jack!
What if I just do that? I don't play by our rules, game. Oh. Except, of course, with that. Oh. You didn't have to pull out the cipher for me. What if I take this guy out? Will that kill the evasion? Dude can't poke his head out. I could never do that. Look at all those ciphers. Just waiting to be shot down. Oh, steady aim. Can you train? This is gonna be this might be a dumb question. Can you train your hands to be steady? Because I know it's a skill that a lot of good doctors have with steady hands. I do not have steady hands. I've never had steady hands. So, is it possible to train yourself to have steady hands? I wonder, could that... I'm sure somebody knows the answer to that. Like with sniping, do good snipers naturally have steady aim? Or do good snipers train steady aim? That's what I want to know. Alley-oop. Shell 2 core.
Olga, Snake, he's here. In Shell 1.
My father had some unfinished business with him.
Olga, calm yourself. We will not change the plan because of your personal feelings.
Where's Ocelot?
Not here. Don't talk that way about one of your own.
He's not one of my own. He left my father to die, remember?
Olga, we'll talk later. We need to get started on the final checks for the unit.
All right. I'm headed back there.
The upper connecting bridge to Shell 1 is down. What about the chopper? The camo is out of action. Take the oil fence from strut L.
I'll tell my men to start pulling out.
Not yet. Their retrieval comes last. The intruder's still at large.
Snake.
What about the other man?
He's got luck on his side, certainly.
He survived that explosion. Listen, Olga, the code confirmation is in 1 hour. Keep the president alive until then.
I know. No one gets in here. Turn the currents on.
Of course. High voltage currents on.
The door stays shut unless the president manages to take out that circuit panel from inside the room. And it's no job for bare hands.
All right. Come back immediately.
One more thing.
What?
We leave for Russia when this business is done. I want half the money for that.
Of course. That was part of the agreement.
We start living for ourselves after this. If there's anyone who wants to stay, I want you to take good care of them.
Gladly. Gerlukovich soldiers are the cream of the crop.
It's time they went free.
What happened to rebuilding Mother Russia?
The old man is dead. The world is a different place now.
It's your life.
Just as a reminder, I'm going to say this again, one last time. Don't try anything on us.
The feeling is mutual.
I'm in front of the room where they're keeping the president.
Everything all right?
No sign of flooding, but I can't get close to the door. The floor is electrified.
Don't test it. You'll be bacon.
Any suggestions?
Remember the Shadow Moses VR training.
Take out the circuit panel?
Right.
But there's no way into the room.
Try ventilation ducts.
Yeah, I think I see one.
Look for a remote control missile launcher. You can guide it through the duct into the room.
Then target the circuit panel. Got it.
Right, but make sure you don't hit the president.
The president is wired with nanomachines. If we know the frequency, I can raise him.
We've tried that repeatedly, but there's no response. It looks like the walls have a built-in radio shield.
So that's why Ames lost contact with him.
If you need to confirm his position, you can log into the node.
Understood.
Locate a remote control missile launcher first.
Cool. So how exactly does Olga plan to get off the strut if there's no paneling to walk on? I had to jump my way over here. Anyways. What? What? Can you not destroy these? Yeah, I was like, that's kind of weird. I remember shooting these. All right. Oh, we need the node first. Just gonna walk right past it. Hello?
Huh?
Hello? Are you in K in there? Are you okay? Answer me. Are you okay? Hello? Can you talk? Okay then. Fine. It's not like I wanted to talk to you anyways. Get that nerd. I'm kind of glad they never brought back the concept of having to log in for your Soliton radar. I mean, mostly because after this game there is no more Soliton radar.
Colonel, B1 is completely flooded from what I can see.
You'll have to swim through.
Swimming isn't my strong point. It wasn't a part of the VR training either.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster.
Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower. left and right to face those directions.
The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
The Colonel really sounding like an AI there. I wonder why. Yeah. I don't know what that was, but must be good. I think those were night vision, right? Yeah. That is way too bright. And the armor is in one of these other sections, isn't it? Ow, that just hurts my eyes. That's not even useful. I used to know where the Nikita was. My first run of this. I think it's just the glasses. It's really hard to tell where everything is when everything is a little bit darker. But I think it's in this one. Or maybe not. Oh, there it is, yeah. M4? Yeah. Sweet. No. How do you train your lung capacity? I've heard that holding your breath for more than 3 minutes is like you should never do that. Like once you reach 3 minutes, that's when you start getting brain damage. Because your brain no longer has any oxygen in it. And I've wondered, you know, these people that can breathe for like 7 minutes, does that still affect them? I would think not, right? Because if you can breathe for that long, if you can hold your breath, that means that you can avoid a lot of those consequences. Because I saw one of those magic shows in Vegas last year, and the guy, it wasn't really magic, it was more like escape, and the guy was locked in this container. It was so cool, but it was nerve-wracking, because the guy was like blindfolded, he was handcuffed behind his back, and he was submerged in this cube of water hanging above the ground. Then it was like they were counting up the time, and it was like 3 minutes, and I'm like, oh my god, that's 3 minutes. How is he going to... That's like bad. I think it took him like 7 minutes, actually. And I was like, that is not good, is it?
What is it?
Speaking of not good. I can't believe I got that first try. Yeah, I'm kind of an amazing gamer. Don't look back at the rest of the stream. Mr. President.
President Johnson,
Huh? So you're finally here.
You've been expecting me?
Your equipment, that skull suit isn't exactly standard military issue.
Are you all right, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to kill me.
What?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you... What the...
You're a man?
I've seen
Well,
this somewhere
who are
before.
Foxhound, sir.
Foxhound? I see. Now things are starting to make a little sense. Switch over to nano-communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir. Do you read me, sir?
Yes.
Mr. President, it's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
You're about as low
I
as
wouldn't
it
quite put it
gets.
that way. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
Whatever. But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
What?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
We're gonna get meta now.
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
Huh?
Politics, the military, the economy, they control it all. They even choose who becomes president. Putting it simply, the Patriots rule this country.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth. The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Huh?
Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity that worries me.
The Patriots. Even I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders? No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely puppets, pawns in a game. By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday. I wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes. I'd intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
But I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function? Picture a massive political vacuum, a space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends.
I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle. Panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
My predecessor, George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid, he was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago? Shadow Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Capped?
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Galukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What opportunity?
The completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position. It's the only chance he has for survival. Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray, hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
Right here.
What?
You're standing in it. To be more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
What'd you say?
No, I'm quite serious. The upper structure that you've seen is camouflage, designed to represent an offshore cleanup facility. The main structure extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on the B2 floor of the Shell 1 core. Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new Metal Gear.
Arsenal?
That's right. Arsenal. We're talking about an impregnable fortress carrying a load of over a couple of thousand missiles, including nuclear warheads, all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
Mass-produced?
The Ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The Patriots had Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal Gear.
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
Ironic, isn't it? That's not all. Arsenal Gear has full access to the military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
What kind of idiotic weapon?
Weapon? No. You're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal gear is more than just a military tool. It is a means to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information, and they along with it. The Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes. In short, the Arsenal system is the key to their supremacy.
The key?
Yes. The GW system is the Patriots' trump card. Arsenal gear will be fully operational when GW is successfully integrated. Once operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them, so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks. But Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven, his plan to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street to break the Patriots' control over the business community, is also a key factor in his offensive effort.
Outer Heaven?
Listen, there isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal gear becomes fully operational. Stop them before that happens. That is your role.
Role?
You've got to find Emma Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
Emma Emmerich?
She's the system programmer for Arsenal gear. I believe she's somewhere on level B1 in the core of this building.
I thought the levels below us were flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According to Ocelot, she was being held in a locker room located in the northwest part of level B1. Cut transmission and get moving. This is card 4. It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location. Give this to her when you find her.
What is it?
A program for disrupting the control functions between GW and Arsenal gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after Foxdie. A biological weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel with a specific genetic code.
But why do you have it?
The Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe. And Ocelot forgot to search me. You've got to hurry. That disk is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal. Well, I've told you everything you need to know. There's only one thing that remains to be done. Now, kill me.
What the?
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Do it! That's your role! Oh!
No!
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President. Or is it ex-president?
The president! Why did you...
Alas, my finger must have slipped. I'll see you around, carrier boy.
Forget him. He did us a favor. Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion. My only real choice is to put an end to this charade. Let me at least have the freedom to end it myself.
What are you...
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
Can you believe that? I have to say this at least once every time I play this game. Every year that goes by, this game becomes more relevant. Isn't that funny? No dog tag? Mr. President. Alright.
Colonel, the president is dead.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal Gear once and for all.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal Gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust. Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the Vice President, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the President to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention. I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out. Raiden, we're running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1, in the core of that building you're in, right? You've got to find her before Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Hurry, Jack.
It's up to you to make sure that the President didn't sacrifice his life in vain.
Understood. Raiden out.
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake, the President, he's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the President on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the President.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal Gear.
You knew about Arsenal Gear?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me about it?
You never asked.
Am I correct in assuming you also know that the Big Shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal Gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described, a massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house down.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber. There's no doubt that Arsenal Gear is being built here. And it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago? What really happened here?
I took these photos 2 years ago.
I know these pictures. They were on the news, on several websites. If I remember right, the reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission. I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, "I'm taking it back."
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with a sinking tanker. A small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us. Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
They didn't choose Snake to be a hero.
So they decided to do a smear campaign.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it! They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than that. The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project. To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray. They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it, then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal Gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Gerlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles...
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich
my sister?
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Whatever her reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
Oh my god. This game would be an hour long if you could skip all the cutscenes. I guess that's what makes it so iconic, I guess. It's a game not even about game. It's about story. Alright, so we have to find Emma. This is not the way. I do not know the way. I think it's this way, and then... And we go to the center, and then through here. And then we take a detour. I am totally gonna... I'm drowning. Oh, I'm drowning. I'm drowning in sorrow.
Raiden, are you reading me? This is Otacon. What's your situation?
Wet and miserable. This place is flooded. The seawater that's been pumped up is pouring into the building.
I see. Listen, there's something I have to tell you about EE.
Don't worry about her. I'll get her out.
She's afraid of water.
What?
Yeah. When she was 6 years old, she almost drowned with my father in our swimming pool.
She can't swim?
Well, yes and no. We used to swim a lot together when we were kids. In fact, she swam like a fish until that day when she almost drowned. When the accident happened, I was in my room. I learned later that EE was calling me for help. She didn't doubt for a minute that I'd be there. You could see the pool from my room, but I didn't realize at the time that she needed my help.
What were you doing?
I was...
So Emma survived the ordeal?
Yeah, but my father didn't.
So you blamed yourself and left your family?
No. EE seems to believe that was the case. The fact is, I betrayed her.
And you think she can't swim because of the traumatic experience?
I haven't seen her since that day, but yes, I think so. I got a letter from Julie, her mother, after they moved back to England. In her letter, she mentioned that EE couldn't swim anymore, that she refused to even wear a bathing suit.
Damn, if she still can't swim, we're in trouble. Level B1 in the core is pretty much flooded.
Look, maybe you can help her overcome the trauma.
You want me to help her get over it?
Well, it's still gonna take some time to repair the Kamov.
Sorry, kid. Emma's rescue is up to you.
Thanks. An underwater mission. Well, this is a first. Look, I'll see what I can do.
I suggest that you drum the map of the building into your head, because you won't have time to look at it when you try to bring Emma out.
I'm counting on you, Raiden.
I covered most of the core when I had to take out the C4s. If there's anything you need to ask me, call me on the Kodak.
I'll do that.
I like how Raiden is so confidently wrong about everything. If he was like, maybe this, right? It's like, no, obviously, you left. And Otacon's like, what? No. I didn't. She thinks that I did. So, that means Ocelot is working for the Patriots. But then why would he be with Solidus? Huh. He gets like every detail wrong. And he's so confident about it. I wish I could have his confidence. That reminds me, if this is in the building, right? Why are there hatches, like, to seal up the doors? Because this isn't underwater, this is like above in the strut. And also, couldn't you like make a hole in the side of the wall or something and all the water would pour out? Seems kind of weird to me when I think about it.
Still ticking, huh?
Unfortunately, Hell had no vacancies. muscle. Human muscles are quite eloquent. They speak out clearly what a person's next move will be. They even tell me which way a gun is going to be pointed before the trigger is pulled. But your muscles, they're different. This should be fun. Well worth the wait.
You knew I was coming?
You've become a nuisance. I can't let you interfere with Arsenal gear. The girl is just ahead. She is of no use to us now. But she served us well as the live bait for the big catch. Crazy Ivan sometimes speaks the truth.
Emma's alive?
She was some time ago. But the flooding has become quite serious. I wouldn't be surprised if she's a mermaid now.
What?
Did you really think killing the president would prevent a nuclear strike? Think again.
I didn't do it.
Arsenal is still armed with a purified hydrogen bomb.
Purified hydrogen bomb?
This is no ordinary nuclear bomb. This weapon is capable of heavy hydrogen nuclear fusion using lasers and magnetics to generate heat-insulated compression. It was a top-secret project initiated by the current president, and Solidus has no idea of its existence. The clean thermonuclear bomb is at an experimental stage and is handled differently. Specifically, it becomes launch-capable when Arsenal is activated. A nuclear threat still exists. 6 months ago, we lost everything we believed in. We were abandoned to take the fall in their cover-up. We were labeled as killers, responsible for the mass murder of civilians as well as our own allies. And the public believed every word, turning a deaf ear to whatever we had to say to the contrary. Our only goal is to wipe them from the face of the earth and destroy this world of deceit they have created along with them.
You're insane.
Insane? We might be the only ones telling the truth.
Final check for activating Arsenal has been completed. All Arsenal personnel report to your stations.
Well, it sounds like Arsenal's ready to go into operation.
Damn it!
You're still hoping that the girl can install that virus you're carrying around, aren't you?
You know?
It's a shame you're not going to be around long enough to hand her the program. That isn't seawater, you know. It's a byproduct of the microbes contained in the pool. Buoyancy is practically non-existent thanks to the high oxygen content. Once you fall in, you don't come up. Take a good look at your grave. Show me what you've got.
Oops. Show me what you've got, Snake. Yeah. And we also do bum 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 banana. There we go. I'm a pretty good shot sometimes, when I really want to. Dun, dun. Oops. I always miss this one. I always end up hitting the pillar instead. Oh yeah? How about some of this? It actually did kind of work. I'm using the grenade launcher for this because there are some grenades for it down there. Yeah. RGB6? Are you telling me this is a gamer gun? That's kind of funny, actually. Has that ever happened to you? That seems to happen to me a lot, where I read the first part of a name and I just guess the rest of it. My favorite example of that is back when I was, I guess you could say, younger, right? I used to go to the store a lot with my family, and I would always see those Japanese soybeans, and it would always be they're the edamame, right? And what's funny is I used to read Eda, and I would guess the rest of it like, oh yeah, right, edamine. That's what they're called, edamine. I'm not even gonna bother reading the rest of it, because that's what it is. And it wasn't until one day when I actually looked at it, and I read it out loud. Oh wait, that says edamame. Where did I get mean from? I always think back to that for some reason. Oh no! Oh, that was weird. Oh, really? I see you want to work. And of course, I don't got to work. Oh, no, no! That was so close. How did that happen? How did that not kill me? That's what I want to know. Now, what if I throw a regular grenade in there? I would assume it does more or less the same thing. Yeah. Cool. It would be a lot better if I had the bandana. Or should I say the wig? What? Man, it really do be hard. Living your life in first person. Haha. No! He actually got me.
I can't move.
Where the hell is he? There we go. Finally.
Colonel. They've apparently completed the final check procedure for arsenal gear.
Find Emma on the double. You've got to get her to install the virus program that the President gave you. When you find her, take her to the computer room on level B2 in the core of Shell 1.
Snake, did you catch all that? I didn't make it on time. Arsenal's going active.
Yeah, I heard. The hostage rescue's gonna have to wait.
I'm going after Emma.
We'll secure the computer room. Looks like we can't install the virus program without Emma.
Can't your partner do it?
I would if I could, but the security for this system is no joke. I need more time.
That's why we need her.
Understood. I'll make sure you have your family reunion. What's up?
A lot of years have passed between EE and me.
Then you should see her, right?
I don't have the right to see her.
We can talk about this later. Raiden, I think you'd better get moving. Emma's in the locker room to the north, right?
I'm on it.
Cool. That fight usually takes me at least 1 or 2 tries. All that for some... Okay, AK bullets. I actually like using the AK. It's kind of a shame they don't give you enough ammo for it, like at all. Take a deep breath. Body armor. Cool. That's exactly what I was looking for. Maybe I should have put it on. I think it's this way. Yeah. Oh wait, isn't there another... Oh, I'm dead. Thanks, Raiden.
Raiden, is everything all right? Raiden! Raiden!
That's weird, it got kind of double. Why is the swimming so hard in this? That's the one thing I don't really like about this game. They shoehorned in this whole water section, and on top of it, they didn't even make the swimming good. It's like super hard to swim. It's like maybe I would have been less harsh on this, but it's not even good. It's not even good. Is it this one? Yeah, it is. Who is that?
Jack? Jack?
Oh, Rose, is that you? What's up?
What's up? You were looking for a pretty long time. Something catch your eye?
No, just, scouting for the enemy.
Somehow I have a hard time believing you.
Enough. Hurry up and return to the mission at hand.
Oops. I did get the body armor, right? Yeah. I just have to make sure. Is this the right way? Really? No, this is where I came from. Yeah. That's funny. I didn't realize that that window is like on the first oxygen thing. I always assumed it was like closer to it. That's funny. The nerd. The lid. Firmly grasp it. Why would there even be a window right here? That kind of, doesn't make any sense. Speaking of doesn't make sense, check out this upcoming conversation.
Are you all right?
Who are you?
Raiden, I'm getting you out of here.
Get me out. You're lying. Where are you taking me this time?
What are you talking about? I'm here to help. Here, I'll prove it. Do you have nanos?
What?
Well, do you?
I do. Everybody on this project has them.
Okay, good. Let's try. Can you hear me now?
Nanocommunication?
That's right. I have nanomachines too.
Then you're not one of them.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
And you came to rescue me?
Actually, I need your help to stop Arsenal. I understand you're the only one who might be able to do it.
And who told you that?
The President.
Really?
I need you to come with me to Shell 1. Your brother's waiting for you there.
My brother?
Come on! We have to get moving. This place will be flooded soon.
I can't swim. Leave me.
You can swim. You used to love it.
How do you know?
Your brother told me.
He's really here?
That's right. He's here to rescue you.
I don't believe you. He would never come for me.
And I'm telling you he's here, waiting for us at Shell 1.
No! He left me, my mother, when we needed him the most. When my father died, all he could think about was himself.
Emma, we can go over all that later. But first, we have to get out of here.
No! I hate water! It's hopeless! I can't swim! I can't swim!
You can do it!
I can't!
Come on, deep down inside, you know you can swim.
I can't keep my eyes open in the water. Endless blue. The water, it wants me. It won't let me go.
All right, then close your eyes. I'll guide you.
I was injected with something. My legs. I have trouble moving them.
Listen, Emma, just hold your breath. I'll do the rest. First, we'll head to filter chamber 2. Then we'll take a break.
And all I have to do is hold my breath.
That's right.
How long?
Just a little while.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. That's how I got here.
I don't think I can do it. I'm not good at holding my breath.
Look, Emma, I have an idea. Put your ear against my chest and listen to my heartbeat.
Your heartbeat?
Count the beats. Don't think about anything else. When you reach 100, open your eyes. By that time, we'll be on the other side. Give me a signal if you think you're running out of breath.
What will you do then?
I'll swim faster. Hang on tight. Okay, let's go.
I'm closing my eyes.
Take some deep breaths. 1, 2, 3.
Wait!
What is it?
Let me take off my glasses.
You know, you should wear contacts.
There's nothing wrong with my eyes. I wear them for show.
Trying to be different from the other girls?
No, it's not like that. I like glasses. And there's this guy I liked who used to wear them.
Your first boyfriend?
No. Somebody more important. Anyway, they bring me luck.
I see. Okay, let's go.
I actually do need these glasses. Fun fact, these are actually prescription sunglasses that I wear. Because I do actually need to wear glasses. And they're kind of a holdover from when I used to do things a little differently. I haven't gone to some optometrist. I haven't gotten to get a new prescription in a while, so I can't exactly get new glasses. But I have been thinking about getting some contacts. Just wearing some regular sunglasses. So there you go. There's your solo fact of the stream.
You did good.
I concentrated on your heartbeat. It reminded me of when I was a kid. I remember my brother giving me a piggyback ride. I was sleeping with my ear against his back. I could hear his heartbeat.
Sounds like you were close.
We were, back then. We were stepchildren in our parents' second marriages. Wherever my brother went, I used to tag along. My brother didn't have any close friends, so he used to take care of me. We both wanted to be loved so much. So much that we used to pretend.
Pretend?
Yeah, we used to play house. My brother was the husband and I was the wife. But it was always just make-believe. We were only kids. You know what I mean.
I never had a family, but I think I know what you mean.
Raiden, what's your status?
Colonel? I've got Emma Emmerich here. We've managed to avoid drowning.
Good job. Get her over to Shell 1 as soon as you can.
That's going to be hard with the connecting bridge on the upper level destroyed.
Didn't Olga say something about taking the oil fence at the bottom of Strut L?
Yeah, I remember that.
You should be able to go down by way of Strut L. Try and get over there.
What about Emma? She's been injected with something and she can't walk without any help.
Take her with you. Free your hands of any equipment and hold down the action button to give her a hand. To release your grip on her, take your finger off the action button. Emma can sit and wait until you help her back up. And be careful. You won't be able to use any weapons while you're leading her. Now head for Strut L.
We're on our way.
Raiden, we've infiltrated the computer room. What's your situation?
Emma's safe. We're heading your way.
Good job.
Shell 1's deserted. Looks like everybody's aboard Arsenal.
I had a look at the system, but there's nothing I can do. EE's our only hope.
Right. I'll put her on then.
Huh? EE? How?
I'll use my Kodak as a relay. Here she is.
Hal?
EE, is that you?
Hal?
EE. Why are you involved with Metal Gear?
Huh?
You knew our family's dark history and still got involved? What's wrong with you?
I should have known.
Answer me. Why are you repeating the same mistake?
I wanted to hurt you. I wanted to see you suffer. You abandoned me.
No, that's not what happened.
All right, that's enough.
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Otacon's, Emma.
Otacon?
Enough with the sibling rivalry.
That's not what this is.
We haven't got time for this. Raiden, get her over here right now.
I...
Gotcha, Snake. I'll head over there with Emma.
Most of the enemies aboard Arsenal, but I suggest you be careful. Make sure Emma gets here in one piece.
Raiden, take care of my sister.
Don't worry. I'll get her there.
Oh, all right. And just like that, the stream has come to a close. Actually, I think I can just save right here. I'm pretty sure. All right. So yeah, that is the end for day 8.
What's up, Jack?
I like to save, Rose. I like to save, Rose, as opposed to I like to save Rose. Cool.
Jack.
What is it?
I've always been alone.
Huh?
I'm so lonely.
Lonely? Rose, we've always...
Not always.
What do you mean?
You've never slept beside me.
What are you talking about?
After we've been together in my room, you stay awake all night, or you head for the door.
Is this really the time to bring this up?
Why, Jack? Why?
This is kind of deep.
Rose, I'm right in the middle of a mission, and
Why? Why can't you relax when you're with me?
Look, the mission,
Why don't you open up to me?
Rose, I just can't.
All I ever wanted was to share your dreams, to spend a meaningful evening with you. I just wanted to find you by my side when I woke up. Is that asking too much?
It's the night. I'm scared of the night. It's got nothing to do with you.
Scared of the night? What's that supposed to mean?
I can't relax when I'm with someone.
Jack, you wouldn't even let me in your room.
I need privacy. I just can't be bothered.
Bothered?
Wrong word. What I wanted to say was that there are certain things that I have to keep to myself.
Do you remember that time I forced my way into your room? We'd known each other for almost a year, and you blew up. It was the first time you ever raised your hand against me. I was so worried about you.
Look, I'm sorry.
It wasn't your violent nature that scared me. It was your room, your heart.
Stop it.
There wasn't anything in your room. Only a bed and a small desk. It looked like a prison cell.
Rose?
No television set. No family pictures. Not even a poster.
Rose, I only use that room for sleeping.
A lifeless room. Almost like your empty heart.
That's why I tried to keep you out.
I thought I was beginning to understand you. Until I saw that room.
Would you have been happier if I had a picture of you hanging on the wall?
That's not what I was trying to say.
Enough, Rose. We'll talk about this later. After the mission.
Right. After the mission. I understand.
That's kind of an emotional bomb to drop right now at the end of the stream, Rose. I always thought this game was like the Metal Gear equivalent of End of Evangelion. I guess that proves my point. Thank you for watching day 8 of Metal Gear March. We're gonna finish this game off tomorrow, day 9, with the finale. And I hope you join me. I really do love this game. I feel like the story this game tells is really important, especially in the modern day. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. It doesn't even feel like it's been 3 hours. It really does feel like it's only been a couple minutes. I really do enjoy this. So, where does the time go? Alright, thank you. Thank you for all the support. I appreciate it. Follow, subscribe, like, if that's your sort of thing. And I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.